Hello and welcome to the Dream Team. Here at the Dream Team, if you can dream it, we can build it, and probably already have. And we developed this show for you, the audience, can call in and ask us any questions in reference to new construction, remodeling, repairs. And so please take the time to call in. We're going to have the number up on the screen, and we're going to start by introducing ourselves, and we're going to start with Bob Price Jr. Bobby, tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Good evening. My name is Bob Price Jr. I'm a builder here in Escambia County, licensed in the state of Florida and Alabama, Baldwin County. We can design, build homes. We have plans that we can build for you that are big ones or little ones. We do remodeling. We do custom construction. We do mother-in-law suites, detached garages. We built homes on pylons. We built homes with indoor swimming pools. So as Tommy said a while ago, if you can dream it, we've probably built it. And if you're looking to build and accomplish your dream through building, we can help you achieve that. I've been in business in Pensacola since 1984, and most of those years, Mr. Kimmons here has been an incredible plumber working with me, and we've worked side by side. Have done a lot of jobs around, again, in Escambia County, Santa Rosa County, and Baldwin County, Alabama. We have a guest with us today, and this is Mr. Johnny Stump. He's from W.R. Taylor, and we wanted to talk a little bit about brick. And when you say, "Hey, we got a show about brick," man, it's kind of like, what in the world have you got to talk about for more than 5 minutes about brick? Well, I've got a list of things on here that you'll be amazed. So, if you will, Johnny, tell us a little bit about W.R. Taylor and yourself and your job and what y'all do.
Well, Bobby, like you, I've been involved in the construction business around here off and on since about '83, since I moved into town. Since about 1990, I've been at W.R. Taylor in inside sales, dispatching, every little bit that comes up with it. We have, I mean, any kind of brick job, we've sold it. We've been in business since the 1900s. I worked for the brick company was built probably 1897. The plans date back to that. But since about 1995, we've really pushed brick. We've had a lot of trucks delivering brick and done a lot of commercial buildings. The first big building that we did downtown was the federal courthouse. So we've done commercial buildings and hospitals and everything. But one of the things is once you've had a brick on your house, you know, what do you do? So there's other alternatives that have come out down the pipe.
And that's something that we want to discuss about. I mean, me and you were sitting outside talking about what kind of products do you sell down there at W.R. Taylor? And I've got fireplaces, pavers. I mean, I've got sliced brick. I've got all kind of stuff that y'all promote, and some of the products we've used on some of our homes.
Right.
So tell us a little bit. First of all, one of my favorite products y'all have down there is the old Chicago pavers. What would you use that product for?
Well, Bob, a lot of times people are using sliced brick for Florida rooms and the like. They'll use those for, like, say you're doing a fireplace mantle, stuff like that, where you wouldn't want to tear up the existing floors and put in whole brick. You could actually put those down and your door facings, you know, like if you're doing remodeling, you don't want to undo existing construction. You want to just go over the top so it fits like a tile. And also, Tommy, if you hold that one.
Absolutely.
That would be, that's the end slice. That you would use that like in a kitchen or your backsplashes, very popular. Backsplashes of kitchens. and also in bathrooms and the like.
And when you would lay those on a backsplash just like ceramic tile, you'd grout the joints, and when you got through with the product and look at it, it would look like a brick wall
regular
sitting
brick
up
wall.
there, but you wouldn't have the load characteristics
Correct.
of a brick wall. You wouldn't have to worry about
Correct.
the settling. You wouldn't have to worry about wall thicknesses and door jambs. There's a lot of things that you keep in mind when you deal with brick and wall thicknesses and loads that a lot of people don't think about. There's a new product that you got, and I know we're kind of rushing through this a little bit, but I want to make sure we don't run out of time, is the corner brick that you've got here. What is that product called right there?
It's by Robinson Brick. It's a thin brick, and what they've done is they've taken actual brick and they've actually cut it down to make a full wall. You know, cut down on weight, but that's a sample right there, and if you hold it at an end.
It looks like a brick wall. It's got corner pieces, but if you look at it from the end, let's see which camera I'm on, you can see that it's a slice, and they've got corner pieces to wrap corners with, cased openings. I mean, you can have an actual brick wall in your home without having to tear a whole bunch of stuff up.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
Anyway, I thought that was pretty neat right there.
And it is a masonry product, so it'll do what you need.
And you had showed us some photos of some outdoor kitchens too, which were very attractive and done out of brick, and I'm sure the brick came from your company as well. See if y'all can get a shot of that.
But you can take brick, and some of the things we've been talking about is, if you'll look at that picture,
Very attractive.
you'll see an outdoor kitchen, and that is something, especially when we woke up this morning, the temperature was what it was. Everybody can imagine sitting on the back porch, drinking a cup of coffee, watching a ball game, and entertaining folks in the backyard around something like this. That's what this time of the year is all about, and it's something that's been in big demand as far as our home, the new home construction is concerned. I've got 2 houses right now. Both of them want outdoor kitchens on the back porch.
That's right.
And outdoor fireplaces. That's a big thing too. Johnny, we had talked a little bit about, you've got some prefabricated fireplace inserts. Tell us a little bit about that product and what it's called.
Well, we represent a company called Fire Rock, and what Fire Rock does is they take a masonry product and they really take the, if you can hold that up, Tom. What that does is it's a kit, and based on your circumstances, how wide you want something or how tall you want it, you can. It really makes it time. I guess this one works a little bit better.
Let's see if we can zoom in
That
on
shows the progression of putting one together. What it does is that you can put a masonry fireplace together without the mason. You can do some of that stuff yourself. I know that there's been several builders that a guy could do this actually, put it together, and then call your mason to brick the outside of it, or stone mason or
Put
something.
a face on it,
Put
or
a
something
face on
like
it.
that.
And you'll notice that on this, where you look at this wall right here, all through there, if I can show it to you, down here at the bottom, if you look at that, what that's doing is you're cutting down on your space. It's a space saver. A lot of people are using some in the outdoor area too. So it's a good product. It's it'll do what you need to do.
Let me ask you a question, Johnny. On a fireplace like that, the flue chase on those are also prefabricated, and those can go right through the
up on
roof.
top.
And then how would you finish off the outside of that? You do it with siding?
Siding, brick,
Sliced brick, full brick?
full brick.
Stucco?
They make a brick ledge that's half below the roof line. You come up out of the chase, and it looks just like you've had a full masonry fireplace.
And there's
And I might add, the expense would be less,
considerably less.
considerably less, and time too.
Time consuming too. All right. I think we're fixing to head to a break in just a few minutes, and we'll have a tip of the week for you when we come right back.
Y'all stay tuned and please call us with any questions.
Is your water bill high? Do you have a leak at your water meter? Do you have a leak that you can hear it, but you can't locate it? Timmons Plumbing has the technology to quickly find a solution to these problems. Let our plumbing technicians find those pesky leaks that is causing you money. It's fast, easy, and we will save you money every time.
Hi, I'm Tommy Kimmons, owner of Kimmons Plumbing. We have the answer to your plumbing needs. Call anytime, 455-2565.
Are you tired of watching your money go down the drain? Enjoy instant hot water with the Metlin system. This system pays for itself in less than a year, eliminating wasted water and energy. And there are special seasonal discounts now in effect.
If you're tired of watching your money go down the drain, call Kimmons Plumbing. With a touch of a button, you can have hot water on demand.
The Metlin system delivers 24/7 comfort for pennies. Call Kimmons Plumbing and enjoy instant hot water today.
When you have a backup sewer problem, the amount of demolition to find a problem can be enormous. But now there's an answer. Kimmons Plumbing now features a new technology that can find sewer problems instantly. What this means to you is we save you money. Our professional technicians can come on site and locate any problem and fix it immediately.
Hi, I'm Tommy Kimmons, owner of Kimmons Plumbing. We have the answer to your plumbing needs. Call anytime, 455-2565.
Welcome back to Blab TV, and you're joining the Dream Team. If you can dream it, we can build it. This is the second segment of this show, and what I'd like to do is introduce Mr. Kimmons. He didn't get his 2 cents worth in the last phase. If you will, Tommy, tell us a little bit about your company and some of the products that you offer.
Okay, my name's Tommy Kimmons. I'm the president of Kimmons Plumbing. We established Kimmons Plumbing Company in 1983. We incorporated in 1985, and it's Kimmons Plumbing, Inc. We've been servicing Santa Rosa, Escambia County in Alabama. We are licensed in the state of Florida and Alabama, and we do a variety of work. If you got water running to it or a drain connects to it, we can install it for you, or we can repair it. We do everything from new construction, and we're doing a lot of repipes now. If you have the old galvanized pipe in your house, you're wasting money trying to repair it. And if you ever look through a piece of it, and I'll bring in a piece on our next show, it's all clogged up with metallic buildup. You're not getting clean water delivered to your house, and you're not getting a good flow. So if you've got galvanized pipe in your house, we've been replacing it since the early 80s and still replacing it today. So it's something that you want to do, replace all that pipe, go back in with a good dependable pipe, and it will increase the value of your home, believe it or not, just by replacing the pipes. We do everything from drain cleaning. If you have a slab leak, which is a common problem here in this area, if you have a leak below your slab, we can locate it and repair it. Faucet repair, we repair all kind of faucets, water heater repair or replacements, and we've installed a numerous tankless water heater. If you need a natural gas or LP gas tankless water heater, call us up. We'll take care of it for you.
I've got a question for you on that. You're talking about a tankless water heater, which is run off of gas. I know some of them run off of electric. I learned something this probably about a week and a half ago, and I didn't realize it. We installed a product called the Metlin system on a lot of our homes, which helps save a ton of money as far as water and energy is concerned. I always thought, and it's my ignorance, but I'm glad I learned something, that those things were made for water heaters with tanks. Explain to us about how that thing, teach everybody what you taught me a couple of weeks ago. So.
Well, actually, Rinnai tankless water heater, they're gas water heaters, they recommend the Metlin system, and y'all have seen my commercial on the Metlin system, and I'll tell you again, it's the best invention in plumbing since PVC pipe, if not better than PVC pipe. It actually, with the touch of a button, it will circulate your water that's inside your system for you to have hot water on demand. And you save a ton of money because all the water that's going down your drain, you're paying for it, plus you're wasting water. With this button and this system, the Metlin system, it will actually circulate the water and you'll have hot water there on demand. And it's figured nationally, it costs about $1 a year or less to operate. And the thing about Rinnai tankless water heater recommend the Metlin because when you press that button, that circulating system kicks on, it actually circulates the water through your Rinnai tankless water heater. So it's thinking that you're demanding water, and so it works in conjunction with the tankless water heaters. And if you want to conserve energy, if you want a house that's green friendly, Metlin system with a Rinnai or tankless water heater is exactly the way to go. Did I explain that properly, Bobby? Did you understand that?
Good job, Mr.
Thank you,
Kimmons. I'm always trying to learn something. We've got a call on line 1. This is the Dream Team. Go ahead with your question, please.
Yes, I was looking to switch from septic to sewer. Can you give me some information on that, please?
Sure we can. Just watch the TV.
Thank you.
All right. We do quite a bit of that too. What has taken place is they're trying to eliminate septic tanks, not all over the United States or the state of Florida, Escambia County, all over the world. They have discovered that the septic tanks is harming our water systems and everything else. So they're trying to get everything on the sewer system. And even in Escambia County, they're running sewer lines. So the process first is you had to go to Escambia County Health Department. You had to pull a permit. It's called an abandonment permit. That tank has to be abandoned properly. It's just not, you know, a lot of people just think you'll go out and throw some dirt in and it's done. It's not the case. You've got to actually have your tank pumped out and have it certified that it's pumped out and clean. Then you have to break holes in the bottom of the septic tank for natural rainwater will leak through, and then you fill it with clean, sandy soil. And plus, you have to have a permit for that, and then you have to have a permit with the Escambia County Building Department in order to take it off the septic tank and run a new sewer line to the ECUA sewer system. And pretty much that's it in a nutshell.
And one thing to think about too, if you are going to tap into sewer, something that we've run in before, Mr. Kimmons, is your sewer's got to run downhill unless you install a pump or a lift station. That's
absolutely correct. There are some, and most times, Bobby, ECUA will not require you at this point to tie onto the sewer system if you have to use a lift station to pump it up mechanically. But if they have sewer that's available, that's gravity fed, they will require you. Matter of fact, a lot of deadlines are coming up at the end of the year. I think they give them to the end of December where they have to be tied onto the ECUA system. But it's according to how close the system is to your lot and your property where they actually have a requirement. But you do have to have permits through the health department to abandon your tank, and then you have to have permits through Escambia County Building Department in order to run your new sewer. And it's not a complicated thing, it's just something that has to be done. And matter of fact, I did one for Brian Hudson over the weekend, last week, and he called me up. He said he's called 3 plumbers out to get off a septic tank and go on to sewer. He said no one would come out. And it was just a job. I went out, and matter of fact, I cracked my tooth the night before, and I called him up the next morning. I was supposed to be there at 8. I said, Brian, I said, Mr. Hudson, I've cracked my tooth. I'm going to the dentist. As soon as I get through, I'll be at your house. And I showed up there right after I went through the dentist, and he gave me the job, and we did him a fantastic job, and he was well pleased, too.
That isn't the same job you tore your tractor up on, is it?
That is the same job. Listen, I told Brian that it was going to be a 2-day job, and we completed in 2 days. My track hoe, we lost some hydraulics, and we got out there physically and pushed the dirt around, which we've done that for years, so it's not like we had to have a backhoe. It just made it convenient.
You still hadn't forgot how to use a shovel?
Absolutely not. We know how to run that shovel.
Okay. Tommy, we were talking to Johnny. Again, this is our guest today, John Stump with
our special
Taylor.
guest.
Our special guest. He's very special. And we were talking about outdoor kitchens. If I've got an existing house and I want to build an outdoor kitchen in my backyard, what I need to be concerned about or plan for to make sure that you can implement the plumbing. And if you want me to hold that up, so you just going to look?
I'll tell you what, let me hold it up. This is just be a good example right here. Well, I'll tell you what, I like this one better. If you want an outdoor kitchen, we do them all the time on new construction, but it's not complicated if you want to add on to your house too. And I've said this before on our show, the main 2 things I need is where am I going to get a good water supply, a good clean water supply for the sink or whatever you have on your outdoor kitchen, and then where's the drain located. So if you're on septic system, I will find out where your septic tank is and run the pipe there. If you're on city sewage, I'll find where your sewer is and run it. Everything is possible. Like I said, we do these under new construction and remodeling. It's just a matter of locating where your drains are and where your water supply is. And if your hot water supply is too far from your water heater, it takes a long time, there again, you can go back in with the Metlum system. Or you can put a small water heater underneath these cabinets. So there's a way to accomplish anything. It's just a matter of locating your drainage and your water supply. And if you decide you want an outdoor kitchen, call Bobby up and we'll be glad to come out and give you a price on one. All right, we're going to go for a break. Just please stay tuned, and if you have any questions, in reference to building, remodeling, new constructions, brick, stone, give us a call.
Are you tired of watching your money go down the drain? Enjoy instant hot water with the Metlin system. This system pays for itself in less than a year, eliminating wasted water and energy. And there are special seasonal discounts now in effect.
If you're tired of watching your money go down the drain, call Kimmons Plumbing. With a touch of a button, you can have hot water on demand.
The Metlin system delivers 24/7 comfort for pennies. Call Kimmons Plumbing and enjoy instant hot water today.
Is your water bill high? Do you have a leak at your water meter? Do you have a leak that you can hear it, but you can't locate it? Kimmons Plumbing has the technology to quickly find a solution to these problems. Let our plumbing technicians find those pesky leaks that is causing you money. It's fast, easy, and we will save you money every time.
Hi, I'm Tommy Kimmons, owner of Kimmons Plumbing. We have the answer to your plumbing needs. Call anytime, 455-2565.
When you have a backup sewer problem, the amount of demolition to find a problem can be enormous. But now there's an answer. Kimmons Plumbing now features a new technology that can find sewer problems instantly. What this means to you is we save you money. Our professional technicians can come on site and locate any problem and fix it immediately.
Hi, I'm Tommy Kimmons, owner of Kimmons Plumbing. We have the answer to your plumbing needs. Call anytime, 455-2565. Hello and welcome back to the Dream Team. When we left, we was talking about outdoor kitchens and stuff and just general construction, remodeling. And Johnny, I have a question for you. I know it's W.R. Taylor, the brick company, but y'all are carrying stone as well. Is that correct?
Yes, we carry a cultured stone product, and this is just one sample. It's a man-made product, but it also is a good opportunity to add different outdoor
Different
characteristics. Thank you, Bobby. You know, I know one thing that they've done. There's a lot of I know a lot of architects and a lot of designers want to incorporate stone with brick or hardy board. And one thing that I've noticed that sometimes with the different depths of the brick or sizes, you know, when it comes to like with Tommy with plumbing, or you know, for electrician finding putting boxes in for the electrical, you know, it can come up. But these products now are so such that the colors were very consistent, even with the brick. So that's you know, we've got all kinds of brick. I've got a catalog here with all kinds of different, you know, you come by W.R. Taylor over at 17 Manresa Street, and we can send you away with samples like this. You can take to your, I know like in Nature Trail, you have to take stone samples and brick samples and stuff to architectural review boards, and we can send you away with samples that you'll be able to show your people. And
one thing, I can't tell you how many thousands of pounds of samples I've had at my office that Johnny and them dropped off for customers to look at and make selections off of. So.
And part of that, when they come, you know, I've always heard that the best ideas are borrowed ideas, and sometimes if you're out and you're out in a subdivision or something, and you see a brick on a person's house, for instance, we can send our salespeople out there. They can look at the brick. They can tell you what you know it is. And I've got 22 years experience. We've got other gentlemen work that 30 years experience. We can tell you what's on the job and kind of help you, guide you in the right place as far as selections.
Well, Johnny, if y'all sold the brick initially, you'd have that information in your office as well, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I know I've done that with your company before. On a house that I built, I saw a brick that I liked, and y'all pulled up the address and said, well, here it is, and it was the same brick I was looking for.
Right. With us, when you sell your lion's share of brick and that's your business, you know, we try to stick with the things that work, and I know Bob does too.
And a lot of times too with samples, sometimes it's hard to tell when you're decorating a house. How's this going to go with this hardy column? How's this going to go with these brick and mixing and matching stuff? And if you see it on a house, it's kind of like, wow, that looks good. That's what I want on my house. He can hook you up. There are some other things to consider when you design a home too, versus stone, brick, siding, footing, thicknesses. If I have a house with siding and I want to remodel it and add brick to it, there's one thing that some people don't think about. I got hose bibs on the outside of that house. What do I need to do to make those work, Tommy?
Well, you would extend them or shorten them, you know, just going to how they were roughed in originally. But like I said, you can do anything. It's just a matter of knowing what to do and how to do it. So if you had a certain kind of siding on the side of your house and you wanted to go back with a stone, call us up. We'll come out there and we'll extend your faucet to make it match up perfectly with the stone, brick, or whatever. I mean, we do that kind of work all the time. Bobby, you called me on a call a few months ago. Matter of fact, they were changing from hardboard to brick, and you know we did you a fantastic job.
Yeah, that's some pretty hose bills too.
Pretty hose bills.
And it was a Escambia County, so we use frost-proof hose
Absolutely,
bills, or frost-resistant, so to speak.
That is the new code, and it's enforced in Escambia County. Santa Rosa County still allows you to put in the regular Silcox, which I really like, and I've roughed in faucets, outside faucets for years, and I've never had one to freeze and break.
Never.
Not in Florida.
But that's not in Pensacola.
Oh, Pensacola. Okay.
But that's just so many things that you can do with stone and brick. And we wanted to introduce Johnny today and his company because I go down there and you walk in their showroom, man, it's decked out. There's all kind of stuff down there to look at. If you're thinking about remodeling or building a new home, you need to go in there and look at the products they got, because there are things, I didn't even know they made these corner paver deals for a house. I've got an arch column, archway in a house right now that is probably going to be used on. I was going to lay it up with solid brick. To me, the characteristic of that and the load-bearing capacities of that versus brick would be a whole lot more efficient. So.
Yeah. Well, we've got some of these, all these products you see, we've got them displayed really well. We've got a whole wall with this, these brick on there, and hasn't even touched on cleaning brick and maintenance, but it'll do what you need it to do.
And I think we're getting close to winding down the show.
Yeah, and we're so happy you joined us. Listen, we'll be on the show the first Tuesday of next month. Get all your questions together, and please join us, the Dream Team. If you can dream it, we can build it, and we probably already have. Thank you for viewing our show.